Hi V. Hi V. Welcome to my channel. Good morning. Okay, you know by now that my setup is changed. I have like two windows in my room, one small window and one big one. And I'm looking out the small window at the trees and the birds, and it's a very beautiful, calming view that I have here. Anyway, Capricorn, you are the zodiac sign that represents the goat. Okay, the goat. And we know that goats are live in mountainous areas. And if you look at some documentaries like on BBC Nature and National Geographic, you will see that these goats defy gravity, and they have the ability to accomplish feats like I've seen videos of goats climbing mountains or rocky places that would be very difficult for a human being to maneuver. Okay, so I see you this way, Capricorn. I see you this way as someone that can maneuver. It makes me think, you know what's coming to mind? Your major arcana is the devil card. Okay, and you have the ability to maneuver the, do you say maneuver or maneuver? Okay, you have the ability to maneuver whatever the, I would say the carnal aspects, okay? If you are an evolved Capricorn, that is, you have the ability to do that, okay? Anyway, okay, just want to put my water somewhere else because the bottle is going to be in the way. Excuse me. Okay, so let's just start. I'm going to read your notes now. I think this is going to be a beautiful reading because there are some amazing stuff that came through for you, Capricorn. Like, seriously, I loved it. I really loved it, okay? And Capricorn, I don't know if you are underestimating yourself regarding something. This might be the case for some Capricorns, okay, that they might be underestimating their own abilities, possibly regarding something. A Capricorn that has very good intentions and a good heart, okay, and maybe this Capricorn feels a little bit misunderstood. I'm just going to take this away. Oh my gosh, I have a problem with this placement. Okay, I'm going to put this over here. Okay, so there you go. So you have the Knight of Cups at the bottom of the deck for you, Capricorn. The Knight of Cups is a very romantic person. This is you today. This could be a young energy that I pick up. Okay, someone in the, I would say between the ages of 30 to maybe 25 to 30. Okay, in the 20s, early late 20s to 30s. Because the knights always represent this type of energy. Okay, the pages are a younger energy, and this is a maybe, you know, I would say in the 20s to 30s. So, this individual, like I said, court cards represent people. This is someone that has a lot of depth to them. Okay, this Capricorn that I'm picking up has a lot of depth. I would see the Capricorn as someone that this individual, this is what's coming through. Okay, I'm going to tell you exactly. Knight in shining armor. Okay, maybe a very old-fashioned Capricorn that considers the responsibility as someone that needs to take care of things, needs to control things, okay, needs to stay in control of things. A very nurturing and supporting person, basically. Okay. Okay, a very hard-working person as well. This is what I pick up. Very hard-working. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm going to just move this here. The like I said, the cards always have a general meaning, and then there's a lot of different illustrations also in the cards. Okay, so the Knight of Cups is someone that could be very romantic as well. But also in the same breath, this individual, if they have the dark aspect to them, they can be very unrealistic about things, and they can be moody as well. Okay, jealous, a very this Knight of Cups is a romantic person, but in the dark side. Okay, I see it as Mr. Jekyll, Dr. Jekyll, and Mr. Hyde. Okay, this is what's coming to mind. So when he or she is in the take how the energies however it resonates, we have both female and male and energy aspects within ourselves as individuals, regardless of what gender you're born in. So this individual, when they are not in the charming aspect, they can be very unrealistic in the expectations, they can be moody, and they can be also jealous when they are in a relationship with someone, jealous of a person's energy, etc., or just jealous in general. Okay, so I'm going to use this deck today, this oracle deck, and then I'm going to join animal totem for you. I don't want to take this. I think I'm already 7 minutes in. Okay, I'm not that long in. Okay, so, oh my gosh, this is a big one. Okay, this is a dragon. Protection in elemental magic. If you have a dragon, your soul has lived during a time when spiritual practices were predominant. It is rare that a younger soul would have a dragon totem. Dragon represents the supernatural, infinity itself, and the spiritual powers of change and transformation. It is a fierce protector and adds extra power to any magic you may perform. A fire dragon brings vitality, enthusiasm and courage. He will help you overcome obstacles and give you qualities of leadership and mastery. He can fuel your inner fires. He is a powerful protector. Fire is the element of transformation, so he can help you transform yourself, your life, or change the energy around others. An air dragon brings inspiration, insight, and vitality. This totem must be treated with great respect. Great flashes of illumination in intellect and psyche are possible with this totem. The air dragon brings insight and clarity to all problems. Trust your inner voice. Okay, so we all know that the dragon, these specific dragons, not the water dragon of yesterday, there is actually a water dragon. I didn't know that, okay? Okay, so these are actually mythical creatures, okay? These dragons that we pick up or that we got here in this animal totem, which indicates to me as Capricorn that I think the universe wants you to step into a more spiritual aspect of yourself, which it means that you need to be less, I wouldn't say you should be less grounded. Stay grounded. You're an earth sign. It's very important to stay grounded. But it's like the universe is telling you You need to explore maybe some type of aspect, or need to look at things from a new perspective. Okay, just maybe a change of perspective is required. Not necessarily a change in movement, just a change of perspective. Okay, so let's get the card quickly for you, and then we'll go through your notes. Okay, let's put this over here. Pure, what is it? Clarity. Okay, this is your card, clarity. You need to create clarity about something, and this is apt because I'm going to go. I think there's confusion. I'm talking to a Capi that's confused. This is what came through in your meditation. I'm going to read the notes just as it is because I don't want to digress. I already feel that I'm already late. I'm not late, but too far in. Anyway, the marathon of life, okay. I feel my personal perspective, okay, you don't need to take my perspective on things. The reason I'm doing tarot is it's because I feel that tarot can be something that can be used to transform you on a personal level. It's very important that you see tarot that way. This is why I don't want to do romantic readings, okay. I want to use psychology and incorporate it with tarot and therapy, stuff like that, and advice, so that you can progress and not stay in the same energy. Eventually, the idea is it's like using weed, okay? Weed is a very simple example. I feel that weed is, or marijuana for that matter, is something that can actually help people to not fall into mainstream drug use, if I can put it that way, okay. And the reason why it was probably prohibited, it's because weed has the ability to enlighten you, to make you see things from a new perspective, because it the effects that it has on you is a psychedelic effect, okay. So this is what came through for you, the marathon of life. Life is a marathon. Life is not a race. You shouldn't run this race to finish it and get the reward. It's a journey, it's a marathon. And if there's this marathon that we have here in South Africa, the Comrades Marathon, and this is what came to mind. Overzealous athletes, okay, they start off the race and they start off on a very fast pace, and when they come to the almost in the middle of the race, they are so tired because they already used up all the energy source. So this is what coming through. I'm talking to a young person that is depleting the energy source, okay, the chi. Okay, this person is draining their own personal chi with something. I don't know what it is, okay. I don't know what it is. This is what came through, okay. And the others is, I wrote it down here. You can see it for yourself. I don't want people to think that I just pick these things off randomly. I meditate, okay. So you create your own hell and heaven, Capricorn, mentally. People need to understand this. Hell and heaven is an experience that you create for yourself. If you look at the world that we're currently in, okay, we're already in hell, according to me, okay. We're already in hell, a hell that we already created for ourselves, okay. And we created it. It's like, I don't know how to express this. I cannot go into detail into this. If you feel free to go to other research as well. So common sense is less common, okay. This is what you realize or need to realize, Capricorn, is that common sense is not that common in some people, okay. It may be common sense to you. You are Capricorn, you are earth sign, you are very grounded, so you may have, or you are, and you do have a lot of common sense, okay. And you realize that common sense is not so common. If you don't realize it, Capricorn, you do need to realize this. But also, life has also shown us that there is no linear way of things. Okay, life has never run linear in any shape or form for any of us. Okay, and this is also something that you need to realize, Capricorn, because we use our own personal experiences, Capricorn. We use it as a yardstick to measure, or we use it as a yardstick to measure, or we use it as a references. Even I do it. Okay, not all of my personal experiences I use here in tarot. Okay, I also use what I've learned in my work, in my relationships with people at work, what I've seen, how they lead their lives, and maybe personal experiences of family, etc. Okay, so lots of us, we have a vast knowledge. Also, what you've learned, for instance, when you go to college, what you've learned in books, what you've read, all of those things. Okay, so you use this as a yardstick for to measure things. Okay, so at the end of the day, you tell yourself, so what's, and you use it as a reference. And if you do this, you realize what's, you tell yourself, okay, what's good for me is going to be good for others. Okay, this is what came through. I'm talking to a Capricorn that might be like this. Okay, so the other thing that I also want to mention, Capricorn, is sometimes people don't want to realize what's good for them and what's not good for them. Okay, sometimes people maybe choose to live in limbo, or choose to live in a ever evolving circle that doesn't stop. Okay, okay, it's like it makes me think of when you have small children, and I experience this with my kids. I used to buy these medicines for my kids, like these multivitamins for children. It was these fishy multivitamins, and they didn't have the taste. It was Scott's emulsion. Okay, I used to give to my kids, and they didn't like the taste. And then there was, what was the other thing? Um, there was also this fishy, I can't remember, it's fishy tails or something to that. And then there was this bees. It was this chewy fruity bees that was like a multivitamin, and came in a jelly sweet form, so that was nice for them to eat. But I struggled to give them the other stuff, and they didn't want to eat it. Okay, so it's like a person refusing, okay, to acknowledge a lesson, a person refusing to acknowledge a change, or a person refusing to see something. Okay, like a person continuously walking into a wall. They don't want to change direction, and they don't want to look at something from another perspective. It's like they want to force. It's like, it makes me think. It makes me think of something that popped into my newsfeed of it popped into my newsfeed of a I think it was a monkey, or something struggling to, no, that wasn't a monkey. I can't remember it was, but it was like an animal, but this animal was like bumping into a wall. Okay, and it was hitting his wall. It's like almost like they're wanting to, instead of going the other route and going to look for some other entrance, they trying to force their way basically through a wall. This is what I'm picking up. So you start off the reading with the Four of Swords and the Three of Swords and the World card. Okay, this is what you start the reading off with. You are in this contemplative state, and you're creating this you are in this state, and this is not a contemplative state or a meditative state. It may be that you're isolating yourself, or you feel alone here. Okay, and you're creating your own heaven and hell here, Capricorn, with your, I don't know what type of mindset you have. It could be a type of a mindset or something that you have. But this world card here, it speaks of something that's going to change. I think this is a cycle that's going to end for you, okay? Let's just clarify this quickly. If this is a cycle, we use the cards now. Okay, I'm not going to use this. I'm going to use the tarot deck, other tarot deck. This is a cycle that's going to end for you. And it's a cycle that has to end because it is a major arcana. And you have to understand, like I told you, life is a marathon. There are experiences that you have, and these experiences mold and shape you. Okay, and it changes the course of your life. Sometimes these things happen through the experiences that you have with other people that changes the course of your life, or things that you choose. Okay, the Lover's card also speaks of choice, but this speaks also of a conscious choice that you need to make between the old and the new. Okay, and today it comes across as if you're still there, still deciding. It might be that you already ended a cycle in your life and you started already with this new cycle, with this realization that you had that I just spoke of earlier. Or there might be other Capricorns that are still in the process of having this light bulb moment or this realization. The next card is the Grand Master card, and then the Page of Coins, Seven of Cups. Okay, so the Grand Master is number 5 card in the Major Arcana. It speaks of, it's the Hierophant card, and it's always speaking of conventional things, okay? This is the wall. This is the wall that I spoke about. You bumping your wall, your head against this wall. This is your energy that you're in, okay? The Hierophant is someone that's very conventional and traditional, and this is definitely you, Capricorn. And you need to change your perspective about something because you're conventional and traditional in some aspect. The universe wants you to end this conformity that you have about something. It could be someone that is refusing to accept the fact that they have an individual streak to them and they just going with the flow, or it could be someone that gets pulled into the energies of friends, okay, that influences them, and they just go with these friends and they haven't developed their own identity yet, okay. I'm just telling you what I'm picking up here, and this is something that you need to work on. This is for some Capricorns, okay. But like I said, this is a process. Life isn't a race, it's a marathon. It's a process that you go through, okay. Page of Coins, it's like a rite of passage, like an initiation process. Page of Coins, Seven of Cups. It's the next two cards. You need to reflect here with the Page of Coins, gain inner knowledge, inner wisdom about yourself. This is why I do tarot. Okay, this is what you need to do. The only way we can make the change that we desire for ourselves, you need to create some beginner's mind here. You need to step into a new perspective with this page, because this is the message that the universe is giving you. To create inner knowledge, gain perspective. I see this card here, this below here. It represents air and water to me. You know why? Because when you look at the sky, okay, the sky is blue, and the water is not blue, so but the reflection of the sky, it reflects in the water. Water is transparent, okay, but the sky reflects in the water. Now the water looks blue, so it's almost like you need to create, it's like you need to amalgamate your higher self and your earthly self, and I don't know how to express this. This is someone that needs to honor both sides. Someone that needs to amalgamate two energies together today. Okay. It could be a water energy, your emotions. It could be a air energy, your common sense, okay? Your intellectual aspects. And you need to amalgamate the two to create a new perspective about something, okay? Because this is where you are. You're indecisive in your head about something and you cannot make up your mind with the Seven of Cups. It's like this individual that I'm picking up lives in a type of illusion or something, okay? They have this fantasy illusion in their head. The word that is coming to mind is wishful thinking. Okay? Page of Swords, Four of Wands, and Knight of Coins. The other day when I got this card, I was telling that you need to reach for the stars. I can't remember which reading it was. And I said that the sword is weighing it down. I said also now this page of... No, I said this is Seven of Cups. Is wishful thinking. But this page of swords here, the reason why this person is wishful thinking is this. This is a cups, okay? You're in your emotions a lot, which means you are not grounded, okay? You need to create groundedness. You need to stay spiritual, but you also need to stay grounded, okay? And this person is not grounded. I said wishful thinking. With this page of swords today, and this Four of Wands, first the page of swords, it's like the universe is telling you, you need to create let go of the sword, this rigid thinking of yours, and create a curious mindset, so that you can create an open slate and a curious mindset so that you can learn, okay? Be open to learn new things, okay? This is someone that needs to learn to, okay, this is someone that needs to be open to learn new things. You need to step into this energy with this page of swords today. Be curious about things. Be restless and curious about things, and energetic and enthusiastic about things, okay? Four of Wands and Knight of Coins. Four of Wands and Knight of Coins. The Four of Wands it's in the original tarot deck. It's a celebration card. It's a harmony. It speaks of marriage and home and community and celebration and wealth and prosperity. Okay? And the only way you can attain this, the illustration in this card and the original tarot deck is very different. And this card represents in the original tarot deck the imagery, celebration, harmony, marriage, home, community, wealth, abundance, prosperity, okay? In this card, it also represents this. But additionally, okay, the only way you can attain this is if you take control of things. If you take control of your life, and this individual is not in control of something, whatever it might be. So, I don't know what aspect it is that you need to take control of. I say this person is in the head. They are in like a fantasy, okay? I don't know exactly what this is. An illusion of some type of, I don't know exactly what this is that you, but this, it's like the universe also wants to tell you that, okay, this is what's coming to mind. This is exactly what's coming to mind today. Um, the thing is this. It's like, this is like someone praying. This individual, they pray, they pray, they pray, but they don't do the work. Okay, and they expect their life to change, but they don't put action into anything. This is what's coming through. The universe wants you to change this. Okay, with this Knight of Coins, this is you need to be realistic about things. This is where the common sense is in also comes in. It's like someone, say for instance, I'm going to make a simple example. Say for instance, you have this dream. Okay, and you say, okay, I have this dream, and this dream is, I want to, all of us, lots of us do it. I'm going to make a simple example. You have this dream. You want to become a singer, say for instance. And you say to yourself, okay, I want to be a singer. I have a good voice. People tell me I have a good voice, and now you're into idols. And, but you tell yourself, okay, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this because I'm not that good, and it's wishful thinking. Okay, it's wishful thinking. I cannot do this. Okay, I cannot do this. I cannot accomplish this. This is just you telling yourself this. Okay, it's you in your head telling you it's not possible. Okay, and the universe is telling you anything is possible. Even if you don't win this competition, there are other ways you can accomplish your dreams. Okay, it's like a person that I once, it's a young man. Okay, I used to work with a lot of young people. I don't know how long is this. I used to work with a lot of young people. Okay, and this young man wants to become a rapper, or wanted to become a rapper, and things didn't pan out in the way that he wanted it to. And I don't know if this is his energy that I pick up. And I told him that you can still accomplish this. It doesn't mean that you cannot get your dream. Let me tell you how you can go about this. Finish school. When you finish school, you go study sound engineering. You open your own, like, what do you call it? Your studio where they record music and stuff like that. I don't know what they call it. And then you other potential people that want to become singers, they can use your studio, and you can help them with making their albums or whatever the case may be. And that way you will also be able to do it. That is a realistic approach to getting to your desired life and dream. Okay, by starting your own studio, studying sound engineering. You understand where I'm going in with this? And then eventually you can mix your own album in your own studio. And then Bob's your uncle, as they say. And there's your reading for today. I hope this was helpful. Common sense. Isn't that what you about, Capricorn? Anyway, take care, Capricorn. I love you.